everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer. Today is going to be a pretty short video. Today is going to be the Tom Ford Naked Pink Quad. If you're interested in seeing that, just stay tuned. Hey everyone, so today is the Tom Ford Naked Pink Eye Quad. Now this is available in New York in the boutique. It should be available everywhere else very, very soon. Pulling my hair back. And this is a holiday release from Tom Ford. If you're interested in the other one that is going to be released, head on over to my Patreon page. Links are in the description box. Okay, so I'm going to put on Sundrunk, which is Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Blush. If I can find my brush. I washed all my brushes and now everything's fluffy. So I'm going to use the lighter shade in Sundrunk. I have a little bit on already, but I'm just going to put a little bit more on. My blush battle is filmed. And it will go up soon. I have to edit it, but it's filmed. Okay, so Sundrunk. That's the lighter shade of Sundrunk. Really like that. I think it's a beautiful, really, really nice blush. Okay, so lipstick, I will use a Tom Ford. I'll use the new one. I'll use Neutral Party, and we'll use the Tom Ford liner in Contour. Yeah, no, Extort. Extort. Let me do that really quickly. If you've never used Extort before, it's a great brownie shade from Tom Ford. I don't talk about the Tom Ford liners very often, but this shade is really good and I use it a lot. And then Neutral Party is one of the new shades that I just picked up. And I can tell you right now, this is going to be like the deepest thing on my face today. I do love the scent of the Tom Ford lipsticks. I know a lot of people don't like scent in their lipstick, and I totally understand that, but I like the scent of the Tom Fords. Okay, so lips are on. Now we're gonna get to eyes. My brows have been microbladed recently, so they look a little funny, I know, but there's nothing I can do to them right now. Just have to leave them alone for like another week. So let me swatch this. And I've had this for a while. And what I will tell you, in my opinion, and you might be like, Jen, why are you telling me this before I listen to your video? This is not one I would buy. I'm telling you now, because that's why it's going to be a short video. It's pretty. It's not like it's not pretty. It's pretty. But if you thought Rose Prisme was light, it's got nothing on this. Now, if you really liked Rose Prisme and you really want a super light look, then, you know, maybe this will be for you. But for $88, I'm just re-swatching everything so you can see it. That's built up as much as I think is reasonable. Like I said. So I'm going to do an eye look. I'm going to do an eye look with it. Again, though, I'm trying, you know, I'm joking around like crease. We're going to go into the deepest shade first. And there's nothing wrong with the formula. Like it performs, but there's no pigment here. And I have a Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate on, by the way, foundation, but I've had it on for 8 hours. It's been a while. And I obviously need like Botox in my forehead. Okay, anyway, deepest shade. Concentrate, Jen, focus. It is pretty. It's how I felt about the Rose Prisme, to be honest with you. Like, when I used the Rose Prisme, I think the look that I came up with was actually kind of nice. And I was like, oh, okay, that looks pretty. But, you know, I really think you could achieve the same thing for far less money. The formula, I will say generally what I pay for when I pay for luxury beauty, yes, packaging, but also formula, because I do have older skin. I'm 49 for those of you who haven't watched my channel before, and if you haven't, hi. So I'm older, you know, I'm 49, and it does matter. Ingredients do matter, especially as your skin ages. You have more lines, you know, all those things. And I have very sensitive skin, which reacts to a lot of stuff. So I do find that the you know, more expensive luxury brands I have less trouble with. Over time, I've, you know, realized that, which is fine. But also, I pay for, you know, creating a look, like a, and I don't know what this is. All right, so I'm gonna take the lightest matte shade and kind of put it down on the eye. I didn't put it down first because there's very little, like it's the shade of my skin, like completely. But again, and I learned my lesson from Rose Prisme, because I kind of wrote Rose Prisme off and a whole bunch of you said you liked it. So maybe you'll like this. And seriously, I'm not making fun of you if you like it. If you like it, you like it. I mean, you should buy makeup for you, not for anyone else. I just still feel like for the price point, there are many other, I mean, like there are tons of other really light looks that come in, all like Chantecaille, Westman Atelier. There's, I mean, many. So I wouldn't pick this one. That's just, okay. And then the tan shade that was like that shimmery shade, I'm gonna kind of go over the crease here. It doesn't really show up, but what it does is it adds a little bit of sparkle, I guess, is the way to, not a lot, but a little. Yeah, this is absolutely the look. This is the palette if you want a no makeup look. Let's take the shimmery topper shade. Put that on the eye. Now, I am going to pull out the Pat McGrath, because the wand, because I figure if there was ever a time to see if it does anything, this is the time to do it. Let me clean up the outer corner real quick. I mean, there wasn't a lot to do, but let me just, you know, make it neater. Let me bring you in just a little bit. That is what the 4 shades look like on the eye. I'll make sure the Rose Prisme video, by the way, is linked. Okay, let's try the pen, because why not, right? Let's see what it does. Let's put it on the middle of the eye here. And like I said just a second ago, like if you're looking for a really high quality, because the ingredients are good, no makeup look, this may be for you. Let's take the deepest shade, the shade I went in with first, that pinky shade. The pink shade is actually pretty. It's like a dusty rose. It's actually nice. And we'll put that on the center of the eye. You do see an improvement in the pigment, in the color. Yeah, you definitely get something there if you do that. But if you want payoff with this, you're gonna have to use something like the Pat McGrath. Unless, like I said, you want the no makeup look. Okay, so that's the deepest shade all over the eye. I'll put the sparkle shade on top. Really quickly though, I just want to mention this is Naked Pink. It is 0.31 ounces. It comes in the white packaging with the silver. Yeah, just making sure I wasn't missing anything. Let's take the topper shade. I'll go in with my finger this time. Yeah, you definitely get more if you do it this way. If you take some kind of product, glitter glue, Pat McGrath wand, something, that's actually, it reminds me of Rose Prisme. It's nice. I mean, it's still really light, but at least it's something. There's pigment there. I do have a little bit of glitter fallout because I didn't put the glitter on with the wand. I put the glitter on top of the shade. Okay, let me take a very small brush. Got the Rephr 03 brush, and I'll go into that like tan-ish shade. See if I can use that as a liner at all. That doesn't really show up on my skin tone. No, doesn't, it just, I mean, it blends right in. So the only shade that really shows up on my skin tone is the pink one, which is this Dusty Rose one. This is the one that, this is the topper, which is the topper. And this blends into my skin tone and this blends into my skin tone, just so you guys are aware. All right, so really quickly, let me pull out Rose Prisme just because I think that's probably the closest and in lightness, softness, and take a look at it really quickly. All right, color stories are actually very different, although they don't look that drastically different on the eye. All right, we have Rose Prisme, and we have Naked Pink. I will show you in comparison the two. Rose Prisme. It's the topper shade. And satin. The pink in Rose Prisme is very, very pink. I actually do like it. It's super light, but it's a pretty shade. And the deep shade in Rose Prisme is this like shimmery color, which is very nice. All right, so that's Rose Prisme. I know you can only like really see one shade, but that's the palette. And then let's do Naked Pink. Which is different formula. It's more powdery. Two, topper shade. And then the deepest shade, which is this like rosy. Okay. So first one, these four, I know it doesn't really look like it, but there are 4 shades, is Rose Prisme, and here is Naked Pink. Color stories are different in the pan, but when you look at them on the arm, they don't look that different. I'd say the biggest difference is this one, Rose Prisme, has this shade that can deepen it up quite a bit, and this very light pink. It's like almost opalescent pink. But you can see there's definite similarities, and like I said, I'll link the video. But this one is even lighter overall, because although Rose Prisme, these three shades don't show up, this one's deep enough that you can deepen it up. These shades are all light, except for this one, which is like a peachy rose shade. Yeah, I think on the eye though, you get a similar look. Now I've got the wand on with the deepest shade in here on the eye to give it some color, but again though, we had this conversation with Rose Prisme, so you know, maybe this is exactly what you're looking for. All right, let me put some mascara on. I'm also gonna put some liner on so we can see how it looks with some liner, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're back. We have mascara on. So I definitely think it looks better with mascara. I think it looks really pretty with the wand, the Pat McGrath wand. So I think that you could definitely recreate this look pretty easily. I would also say though, if you look at it, it almost looks like there's just like one shade on my eye. And if I was gonna get this glimmery look, it is very glimmery. Like it does look really nice because you've got the rosy pink and then the topper on it. I think I would just use one of the Sydney Grace cream shadows. Like that's just me. And it would stay on all day and you'd get about the same look, and it's a lot cheaper and a lot easier because it's just one shade, you just swipe it on your eye. But again, you know, if you're looking for that no makeup, really light, very light pink rose, then this is it. So this is available. New York Boutique will be available in stores, I'm sure, soon. And I think there's one, I know there's one other for the holiday, but there may be two others. I'm not absolutely sure of that. So just check out my Instagram and YouTube and Patreon page. I appreciate you guys subscribing and watching as always. And I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.